welcome to our dark moon in Virgo. And as we're moving here through our alignment, as you know, there will be times when there'll be periods of silence as I'm getting information from the guides. We will bring forth our beautiful spirit guide from the White Light Oracle today. And all you need to do is just sit and relax, breathe deeply, and partake. And if you're able to have your feet flat on the floor, with your shoes off, that's perfect. Know that we only work with the highest energies of love and that your higher self is here. And just allow your thinking mind to go out and play. We're going to be working in the subtle energy fields of the infinite. And a lot of energy will be moving as we work. And at times I'll remind you to breathe in and release, knowing energy flows on the breath. But you don't have to wait for me to remind you. Just breathing whatever feels good for you. A lot of times a nice big feels perfect. And knowing that any bodily sounds, you all know for me, it's yawning, but crying and laughing and singing and any activity is just energy moving that is perfectly amazing. And while it may feel as if you are just sitting quietly receiving as the healing guides do their work, know that you are a vital part of the process. So let's begin by recreating our sacred space for this portion of our temple circle. Taking a deep breath in and bringing hands back into prayer pose. Next inhale and exhale, allowing your fingers to fall forward and spreading apart time-space reality. Moving the past out past your left hand and the future out past your right hand. And bringing in this beautiful, divine, sacred space of now, where we're going to work and play. And even as you bring your hands back to prayer pose and lower them, the space of now remains. And taking a deep breath in and out. Grounding our bodies to the earth, your feet firmly on the ground, imagining them going down into Mother Earth, down deeper and deeper until your hips feel covered with earth, held securely here by this energy of Mother Earth. Then your ground cord is going down deeper and deeper and deeper, imagining that it is a tree trunk. It is the tree of life. Now it has roots that go out, winding around boulders and gemstones, holding you so solidly. And this tree trunk comes up your body, and that thick, firm ground cord holds you so very solidly. Because this cord is hooked to the center of the earth, you can feel grounded and secure, safe and cared for. Knowing that being grounded is important to us as we grow and expand. And the taller the tree, the stronger the roots must be. And the more expanded you become, the thicker and more supportive your grounding needs to be. Now these roots that are going deep, deep, deep into the earth are securing you. but they are also drinking in and bringing back up to you abundance, stability, and balance for all areas of your life. Take a deep breath in and out. And now that we're all nice and physically grounded, let's raise the vibration in and around us using whatever tools you enjoy. You can sing and hum, drum, use your rain sticks and rattles, whatever feels good for you. We'll just spend a few moments making some joyful noise here. Well, I got a little jazzy. All right. Thank you. Woo, feeling good here. Perfect. And you know that one of the most energizing processes that we have here every dark moon is filling our energy tanks with sacred power. So closing your eyes, just allowing them to remain closed during this process. Taking a deep breath in and inviting your higher self to come to its seat, the seat of the soul, the chakra right above your crown chakra over the top of your head. Your higher self is you, of course, with the bigger picture of your life, bigger understanding, eternal and wise, always here for you and with your best interest at heart. And taking a nice breath here, I'm going to take a moment to greet your higher selves, thank this part of you for bringing you to this point of your life, and ask permission for us to work together. Beautiful. And bringing your focus to your first chakra, there at the right for us between our ovaries at the end of the tailbone. Set the intention that your first chakra will open. Chakras open like the lens of a camera, and it'll open simply because you're asking it to. So open your first chakra. Beautiful. And bring your attention to the bottoms of your feet and ask your feet chakras to open. Bring your attention to the palms of your hands and ask your hand chakras to open. And finally, bringing your attention to just above the top of your head, ask your crown chakra to open. Beautiful. Now invite earth energy to come up the side channels of your legs, all the way up, up, up to your first chakra, letting the energy of the earth circulate in your first chakra and then flow down through your ground cord, taking whatever you're ready to release with it. And now calling down beautiful golden cosmic light from the center of the universe, calling it down, down, down through your crown chakra, passing down through all of your main chakras, filling your body with this golden cosmic light, coming down, down, down until it meets the earth energy there in your first chakra. The energies of heaven and earth now mix, and sacred power is circulating throughout your first chakra. This new energy begins to pump all the way up through your spine, up and out, showering out of your crown chakra, down through your aura. Some of the sacred power moving up your body circulates into your shoulders, down your arms, showering out of your hand chakras. More of the powerful new energy mix flows down through the center channels of your legs and out through your feet chakras. And more of this power flows down through your ground cord, healing, cleansing, strengthening your ground cord, releasing all that needs to be released back to Mother Earth. Your energy system is now filling with sacred power. And ask your higher self to keep this energy moving so you don't have to pay any attention to it at all, which allows you to just be present and be open for the magic and the blessings and the miracles that the universe has for you today. Calling in our beautiful white light oracle guide. It is Sovereign Queen Mauve. She's visited us before. She's one of our favorites. Her number is the number 40. Her direct message to us is, value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over any negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and your mind to the light. As the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Mauve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. She's a goddess and a warrior, queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory. Mauve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging you not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your place in the world. She encourages you to refuse to allow your sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether that be critical voices in your own mind or ego-driven interlopers. Mauve is the instinct to engage when challenged, to call on recruits and use all the inner wisdom and talent at your disposal so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hatred, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a daughter of Mauve requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment, while at the same time discerning when and how to set a firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes a revitalizing, frequency-raising, soul-encompassing experience, which manifests pathways to victory, where in a lower state of awareness, there appears to be no hope. If we honor our need for communing, I'm going to start it over. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we will give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practice requires the self-possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of whether another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spiritual sovereignty exists outside of social mores. It is not about becoming subversive or disrespectful to others, but rather about seeking out freedom of being. This leads to you naturally becoming an active presence, which dismantles enslaving social mores and stimulates society to mature spiritually. This oracle comes to you and asks you to come home to yourself again and again and again. Know you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Savaraj is self-rule. And as the meaning of Raj is also radiance, it can also mean self-illumination. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within is your true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do and believe the realms of the divine are working with you. Do not be dissuaded. Do not be dissuaded. You shall be victorious. If you resonate with the term inner queen, I will use that here in this blessing. But if you feel like you need an expression of spiritual sovereignty or divine inner ruler, feel free to use that instead. Substitute it as necessary so that this rings true for you. We're placing a hand over your heart. Receive this blessing. I choose of my own free will to respect and serve the spiritually sovereign inner queen who resides within my heart. Through merciful compassion and empowering wisdom, I ask for divine assistance that is of ultimate spiritual benefit to all beings, to assist me in releasing false allegiances, breaking the bonds of impoverished servitude, and connecting to the strength, dignity, grace, and boldness of the sacred fire and spirit within me. May I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it. Sensing the inner dignity of your true nature, letting everything else fall away. Holding that beautiful bright light there, your heart center, as the healing guides go about their work, fulfilling our desire here, the desire to release false allegiances, to break the bonds of impoverished servitude, Having your higher selves turn bright blue anywhere in your physical or energetic bodies, where any of these energies are still stuck or hanging on for dear life, and allowing Archangel Michael and Joan to go through and just clear them out, clearing out your chakras. There seems to be quite a few there in our third eye area. Working down into the throat. In our heart chakra. Freeing and releasing. Breaking down the walls that have been built. Strong boundaries do not require walls. Walls are fear-based. Boundaries are love-based. Moving down into the solar plexus. False assumptions here regarding what power really looks like. Moving and releasing that. Taking the bounds off of our sacred masculinity. Our assumptions and our fears have caused us to shut that part of ourselves down sometimes, allowing it to come back almost like a withered plant that's now being watered. Beautiful. Moving down to our second chakra, the divine feminine. Again, freeing her from false assumptions, from shoulda, coulda, wouldas, from you have to be this way, you have to be that way. Just breaking all of that, allowing it to be removed and released. Beautiful. Down into our first chakra, the touch point for manifestation here on earth, bringing things into the physical or brought into the physical through the first chakra. And especially here is where we're working with this bonds of impoverished servitude. Taking on our own sovereignty, dropping any behaviors or attitudes or fear that we must be someone's servant to be safe. Letting that go. Beautiful. There also seems to be quite a bit through the legs and the knees, all the way down into the feet. This kind of the planting of our feet either in the past or in the present, because it's a little scary to move forward. And then it becomes like a habit. And even though we may really now want to move forward, we've got this habit of being stuck in this space. Just allowing all of that to be loosened up. You can feel it's like all of the joints are beginning to move better, and the kind of the weight of the legs is being lessened. Reminded of Mercury, and has the image of the wings on Mercury's feet. May we swiftly move forward into all that is ours to do at this time. And the healing guides are moving up into our actual physical heads and our energetic heads, clearing out our head, making the center of our heads perfectly clear so that we're clear-minded. Joan is clearing off our psychic window from anything we've accumulated over the last month. And everything that we don't need, it's unnecessary, it's all being dropped down through the trap door, being returned to Mother Earth to be recycled back into love. Beautiful. Clearing over thinking box, they are outside of your right ear, freeing you from all the repetitive ruminations. It's part of being human, but we come and we have it released and removed. Clearing focus channels. They're centered over our eyebrows. Fabulous. And going and clearing our rings of creativity. Clearing them, cleaning them. Beautiful. All of our chakras and our rings. Bringing everything into this present moment. Filling it with divine light. Self-love. Adding today, filling our energy fields with self-sovereignty. Instructing the chakras to come into this present moment, calibrating, stabilizing, and spinning everything at the perfect speed for you. Beautiful. And as we continue to sit in this quiet space, drinking in this nourishment, we use the pendulum to unwind our DNA. We've cleaned and we've cleared our energy systems, our chakras, and now to unwind our DNA. Unwinding where we came in, who knows how long in our DNA that we have had these false allegiances, that we've had all of our contracts that we created somewhere along the way to feel safe. How long we have had this belief in impoverishment, this belief in servitude, this belief that we were less than and must have someone outside of us guide us. Unwinding the fear, unwinding the ways we've coped, unwinding the ways we've learned to get by, setting ourselves free. Unwinding. 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 And as the pendulum comes to a close, we begin to rewind our DNA. Rewinding strength, dignity, grace, and boldness. Rewinding the deep, deep connection to the sacred fire, to the spirit within you. Rewinding. Mayana la lokova. Tuana si kiki kamadada. Aya la lolo. Wana tikantala. Nana shalalali kiki pak. Kipanya tala yadada. Mayala la lukona darida. As we complete our rewinding, I invite you to declare with me, may I love with courage. May I live with confidence. May I have the wisdom to abide in authenticity and determination. May all beings benefit spiritually through my light in this world and beyond. So be it. Sensing the inner dignity of your true nature as everything else has fallen away. Feel yourself whole, perfect, and complete. The pendulum is coming to a stop. Let me ask, are we complete? A beautiful yes. We have completed our healing process. I invite you to stop pulling up earth energy. Stop pulling down universal energy. And close your crown chakra. Rub your hands together briskly and blow them out. Close your hand chakras. Close your root chakra. And instruct your feet chakras to remain open until all excess energy has dissipated back to Mother Earth. And then they are to close on their own. Beautiful. Now inviting your higher self to go to the Akashic records of this lifetime and to take out from your Akashic records, which are located there at the base of your skull, to bring out all records that have memories of anything to do with the work we've done today. These will be ones that you may know, but many, many, many you don't have any idea of. That's fine. You're going to bring them out and just place them out there in front of you. To me, they look like a big scattering of postage stamps. And Archangel Michael is going to go through and place ground cords on them all. And we're going to drain out any energy that is stuck in them, just to clear them out. Your memories will remain intact, but now when you need that memory to share with someone, oh yes, this is what I experienced, you won't have any emotion around it. You won't have to relive it. It's just an experience that is now available to you to share. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, Joan and Lark comes along and removes all of the ground cords. Your higher self gathers up all of your memories and replaces them in the Akashic records of this lifetime. You have perfect access to. You know exactly where they are. Now, inviting your higher self to create for you a beautiful crystal ball right there above your crown chakra. Notice that it has your name written on it. Your higher self is placing in that crystal ball a gift for you that represents all that you require to move forward in your sovereign authenticity on the sacred path at this time. Once the gift is placed, the higher self will close the ball and drop it down through your crown chakra. And just notice where the ball comes to rest in your system. And when it stops, the ball just disappears. Your gift will remain in that area. And you may know exactly what the gift is and why you received it, or you not have any idea at all. It's all perfectly fine. And the healing guides are going to finish their work today on our aura. Going to give us a beautiful, fresh, supple coating so we can move our aura in and out just by instructing it again, like we do our chakras. And when we have this beautiful, fresh coating, it'll move out or move in exactly when we need it to. So they're going to go to your soul star chakra over your head, removing the outer covering and dropping it down, recycling it through the earth star chakra, immediately back up, fresh new coating tucked into your star chakra, out 1.5 feet around you, tucked into your earth star chakra. Smoothing down the front, checking, make sure everything is beautiful and perfect in your aura. And now the right side. And down your back. And your left side. Any excess energy has been removed and released. You're looking good there. Beautiful. So while we're still in this very dreamy state, allow enough of yourself to come back to your room and go ahead and take out your intuitive art drawing materials. And let's capture the message that your higher self, maybe Sovereign Queen Mauve, has for you. But go ahead and capture this for yourself. Need another minute, or are you all set?
I'm good.
Ooh, goodness. Lainey drew a picture. Yay! We're gonna go to Lainey first. How did it feel?
That was intense for me.
Yeah, you're learning, you're getting it. So what was your message? What'd you receive?
This is my drawing, if you can see it.
I love it.
So I have 7 sevens, which I kind of purposely did at the beginning. Like there was something about the 7 that was kind of resonating, kind of go down a little. And then I have some brown hearts at the bottom and some blue at the top, and then like XOXO, so kind of a lot of love going on. My colors are like the purples and pinks and a little bit of fiery orange. So,
now, do you have your meanings for your colors?
I don't have them right here with me, but
okay, yeah. So you'll interpret, but probably brown is some kind of grounding or something.
Oh yeah, like
yeah,
that.
Grounded in love. I love it.
Yeah.
I got some
exactly
too, only not the number 7, but I got 7 of them. And I love that squiggly line at the bottom. It's really pretty.
Yeah, that when I was doing it was like playful and fun.
Yes. Oh, I love it. So overall, how does it make you feel?
Happy, and like really, like during the meditation I had like an intense kind of knot in my stomach, almost like I was like hungry. And then when you said at the end to like drop the ball through, like it dissipated and then I felt better. So it was a little intense for me, and then I went into this right away. So maybe it's like a little bit more like lighthearted or just fun and simple, maybe.
Well, it kind of feels like you like, especially with the gift and the dissipation, and then that you've given yourself permission to have fun, to let things be more lighthearted, because you're kind of bound and determined things are going to work out. and to move to this, things are going to work out.
And I really like the part about, just I'm not sure if you said this, but I got this message somehow, but just focusing on controlling myself and not worrying about controlling anything else, just my own reliability and responsibility and integrity, moral, spiritual.
I love how that, I mean, I allow myself to be in awe that we got Queen Mauve and we got Virgo, and the two messages just converged like that. And yeah, and it's that piece of, while that is universal, we can only tend to our own. We can't make sure everybody else is being morally responsible or morally diligent or anything. That's their own thing. And
but that we can set loving boundaries to protect ourselves.
And that was the other piece. What we can know is that as we are true to ourselves and we live in this way, we will affect others. We just don't have to go out and try to change them. But so it's this inner work. I love it. I love your picture. Thank you for sharing it. Phyllis, what'd you get?
All right, so I got more rainbows.
I've missed rainbows.
Yeah. So I drew 2 with my pen because they were in white.
Yes.
And white represents connected to the divine, angels, guides, and all there is. And those are higher up than the purple. The purple is the next one, and that is being me. It's safe to be me, which fits perfectly with
Yes.
what we're talking about. And then the next one is red, and that's powerful and strong.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I think that sums up
Pretty much.
good representation of what got integrated or reminded of.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Kathleen, can you show us yours today?
I can tell you about mine. Please excuse the dog.
That's fine.
How sad he is that I'm not paying attention to him. But Carl, long story. I went to go get, or I thought I was going to go get my pens, and I just stayed in the meditative state, and like all these, I don't know, some of you may have this or not. When your eyes are closed, you have the beautiful colors that come and float through. And it was like this beautiful, gorgeous cyan blue just melding in my mind. And all of a sudden you were like, are you done? And I went, oh, time passed. So I did not draw a picture. I just thoroughly enjoyed the energy.
Oh, wonderful.
Well,
Well, that makes me happy. Let me turn mine on. Let's see. Okay. No, I thought I had my camera on. Crazy thing. Okay. So I asked Queen, Sovereign Queen Mauve, what's your message in picture form? And so I got these mountains here in purple. Hello, sovereignty. And I love mountains. I don't often draw them, but I love them. And then I got, hello, 7 birds in olive. And olive for me is growth. So I'm taking this to mean that growth is set free. And then I got this kind of whatever that is, swirly stuff. That's in lilac. So I got 2 of my funny colors. Lilac is a combo of white and purple. And so kind of like, it was like the rolling of the hills kind of as I was drawing is what it was feeling. So sovereignty and spirit, rolling through everything. And then the color you can't see is all through it. It's like a river, and it's white. And again, with white being sovereign. And when I drew it, it was that, oh, this is the energy that feeds it all or keeps it all going. Because I knew I was attempting to draw some kind of river thing. And so for me, it's that all of this is spirit fed. So except for green birds, I love my picture. But I like the idea of setting growth free. So there you have it, right? All right, so let's take a moment here, and I'm going to invite you to think of your diamond. And I'm going to close the Akashic Records and thank the guides and all for working with us. So give me just a minute and I'll be back. This has been a great session. I loved it. So what's your diamond? Phyllis.
My diamond is being back in the energy of who I am.
Beautiful. I love it. Kathleen.
My diamond, there are so many I can't choose, so I'll just say an overlying theme of don't give up, and that's where I'll start. But I do have to throw in a special thing of I loved your flute playing. It totally shifted my energy into happiness. I loved it. So
thank you. I appreciate the feedback. So Lainey.
I just ran to the ladies' room for a second, so I might have missed what
Your
you're
diamond.
asking. My diamond. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No problem.
My diamond is how important doing this is. This time this is the first time I feel a difference in my energy. So like, I worked out this morning and I have this and it's the week but this is important.
Yes.
This is priority.
And that's really what Queen Maud was saying, is that, our spiritual work. Ooh, I have goosebumps everywhere. When we make the spiritual piece the number one piece, instead of what we get around to at the end of the day, because we have all this other important stuff to do. Yeah, who was it? Somebody really famous. Do not remember, but it was the idea of probably Buddha. If you have too much to do, spend twice as long in meditation. So, friends, it has been fabulous. So as we prepare to move forward in this beautiful new energy of our authenticity and our sovereignty, and I loved all the things we got to leave behind. It's like, yes. So let's return energy. So any energy in your field that belongs to someone else, we return to sender with love and consciousness. And deep breath in. And lovingly return to sender. Any energy in your field that belongs to something else, any dregs of what we've worked on today, we're just going to loosen and let all that go. Deep breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. Now, any energy, your energy, bring it back home. Deep breath in. Allowing it to ride your breath to your field and back into your body. Again. Sensing, feeling, knowing that your energy is settling in right where it belongs. One final time. Beautiful. Ending in a nice, loving hug and letting that energy that's returned to you know, I see you, I feel you, I hear you, and I honor you, and I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. I thank all of those who have joined us today, all of our guides. Oh, Archangel Michael, Joan of Arc, and Sophia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Our higher selves who played along, they worked harder than we did. I appreciate it. And to each and every one of us, blessings, blessings, blessings. It's with great love that I declare our Sophia Temple Circle is complete. Namaste, my friends. Yeah.